Here's my Halloween kills. 2021 movie. So the movie starts out with Karen trying to call Oscar. When what happened, Allison gave voicemail says, and she and says, "Dude, are you okay?" No answer. As it comes to help him, he needs to die. He wants to do it. And then cut to a flashback scene in Holland, Illinois, on like 1998. You're very young. Officer Hawkins is going after Mike Myers, and then the clock. Someone was they just had Loomis shot 6 times. So this time between when he was shot 6 times apparently. And then because and then close blew up and tells Hawkins to play Mike Myers, but he was terrible all the time. And then cut to Lonnie who being bullied by some kids. Let's see all the monies. I spelled for so spotlight, and he says, "Get away from me, leave me alone." And the clock tells him to go home. So let's see Lonnie walking home, where she's Michael Myers looking, but then he looks out, he's gone. Then he got home and home. She's trying to all the way home, and it was cost basically all head I think. So then the two go to Myers' house, basically enter split up, try to find him. And then they meet up and headed upstairs to go to look for him. Of course, clock goes window, he's attacked by Mike Myers for being spotted. Then Michael and Frank Hawkins, that's the first name by the way. How I learned this movie. Tell them Mike Myers dropped him on who's you. Basically, two friends. And you hear Loomis, and he said, "Mike, kill again. Did he kill again?" He says, "Nothing to cut the knobs." Then cut out to Halloween night. Halloween night, today at the Mix bar where we see a few arrested and Bob and Cosmo says, "Tomorrow morning you're gonna punch that doctor face and says you're gonna eat." And he says, "Yup, well, yup, LOL." Do like, okay, right? Yes, I did it. Anyways, you get fired. Anyways, and because of Tommy Doyle and Ronnie and Marinette, or his name is, who's still alive, and the rest and Lindsay and one drinks after and a couple last minute turned her down. So they're trying to watch the tell so in the pause on the bar. Lonnie calls the time to know, and he tells him the story of the Haddonfield Booman where we murdered 3 teens 4 years ago. And he's just with Lindsay Wallace, explaining her babysitter. Excuse me, and Marion Chambers, who was her assault in the car, and finally, Lonnie tries to face to face the whole night is in Hatfield, and the good shit is here for Florida everywhere. We cut back to Karen, Allison, Laura, in the back of Eagle, where Laura is bleeding. She also been burned because the fire is gonna fucking try to fire. We cut to Laura's house where fire breaks down the door. It's all split up. There's fire, basically. Well, Buffy one falls in the cellar with Michael Myers, and he's asked to pick him, kill him up, kill him. With the other, one tries to call him, and this one idiot goes, "Take it, dude." Like, okay, nothing disease, and then him. I mean, hey, it's serious business. You're down and dies. Michael exits the house with his pickaxe. One fireman sprays from fire. Like, what's that gonna do? Was that constant here? And he dies, followed by and the one chainsaw guy pretty much fails as he gets sliced in half. Brutal but awesome kill, in my opinion. You cut to the hospital where Laura just Robin Karen and Allison enter and all wants to recognize the name, and nurse says Allison, soon to nurse but it's fine. It's not her blood. We cut to Karen, who washes hands and cries. Telling meanwhile, Lori being more worked on. Karen goes to the old man. Sees this old dude says he can't be here. Can't be here. Cut to look Karen and ask him downstairs and say, Laura, be okay, Laura, be okay. And they'll take, well, so then top her dad, Chris says, I'll be us, with us, and they can't see him. So she went up to him. We cut to Lori's near House Square, didn't know she's playing for a toy airplane. And toy airplane. And Emma says something about Lori, and then she says, don't talk about shit, she can fuck you up. Oh, fine. Oh, line across the line. And the guy says, and the guy checks on sees a monster mask, aka my mother's, locks the door, but the poor dude gets his head slam again and again, and gets dragged for the glass, and this girl can't run away. Escape, but she's dead, and gets a glass tube from of the light from the kissing their throat. Yes. Oh my God, he's meanwhile, he's gonna stabbed by a knife, overkill once. Yes, the last wash, after he's live, to wash. Should go by movie. We're gonna come back to town, so our guys making a public sing, and everyone went to pool and coffee after buying drinks. Lonnie dad gets a call from Karen, said he needs pit in her eye. This is where he picks up Aston where Laura Lonnie tells Karen to jump and cut to the massacre at Laura's house. All bodies, too many to have forgiveness one. And at the bar, everyone else is in the soda. Last on the bus, and no preparations to escape between Julian. So they kill his favorite piece there. So go to his telescope, and she touched Clarence. She's on the country and to Myers, who is paying Myers on space. They're trying to get help. So this patient gets safe in the hospital. It's very important if you know in this part of that movie. It's a strange case on the car, but she thinks of Myers. Once he's trying to get help, so because Tom Doyle grabs the bat, and he tips to the bar, dude, and then I have to call the person who's my wire. So he drives and basically crashes the vehicle and run away. You cut to the couple. Yes, this one's that's when we yes, there is one in this movie who lives at Mara's house with one of them playing piano and smoking his weed. Name is Big John. I don't know what his name was. That's Little John, who cut the makeup a lot, and he rusts up because of the big jokes. It's those still whole stacks of candy, local candy, and the kids comes out and tell them, Michael Myers how his dad turned to test and say, and later he goes, of course, it's pretty funny. Cut to the hospital. Karen Allison, who sees Officer Hawkins, comes in, and Allison and Karen learn that back when the band was their acting was like so surprised, like what? So I was surprised in a way that they ask Karen questions, and they found out they asking Karen who missed find her. Karen wants to. Because if Michael is still alive and there's the way Karen wants her to stay in the corner from until he's up the choir. We see Allison give her a knife for once she shows up and prepared. Then she heads to the hospital. Goes up on the time to go out, and Lonnie informs 11 first that are dead. The group was Karen and Lonnie and Lindsay and then Marina. Her name is Looney. The eating couple comes along. And Allison joins him and grabs a shotgun. Got the guy takes one of Tommy's people to see. When we see Allison warn people, Tommy trying to recruit more people. Cut to Lindsay, Marine, and was my first doctor, and Tommy. Those says we look out for little groups. We cut the park where Lindsay and Marine and a couple of seasonal kids and then Lindsay has a chuckle and his own wife says, "Why did you get a gun?" He takes it and says, "I got this," but she really just doesn't. Did she's a terrible shot. She misses. Kill herself. We'll see. Lindsay comes out. The kids say, "What do you want here?" Tell her they're waiting for their friend. And there's a man like Max who keeps popping out. They see him and knows Mike Myers home. That's master friends. So let's say he kills a kid. So they tell him to run the books. The rest see Mike Myers. Meanwhile, the rest see Mike Myers. Meanwhile, just full of bags of rocks, and then Mary Green was almost full. He get out. Mike grabs her hair and he says it on top. And she says, "This is for Dr. Loomis," and he just and he just says in his stab. He basically the male dude. He tries to strangle him and grabs him. Gets eye stab, and then the girl comes with a gun, tries to shoot him. Ends up killing herself at the field wall. So it's right in her neck, dude. Oh. And Lindsay by Ross hits him and goes behind. You could cut back hospital worker Karen. There's a room and finds she's awake and she has royal abstinence, but she can't get a woman message. She finds his card. But bless her, he tells my money's gone. He reads no truth and Frank Hawkins enters. Got to Lonnie and Cameron out of the car. One tells Lonnie he's alright, and Cameron points out the time of the car. You know, it didn't all exit. And basically, the park is a bloody mess. Where Lonnie finds a couple in her mess and finds Lindsay. We cut to large woman in shock costume at the bar. She was so much up. After she doesn't see her, just fuck you. They basically talk about the night. Suffering. Copy the park with Allison and Tommy and Lindsay talking about the past, events and memories, and we see crazy time happen all because him. Officer Box and asked about him or his son is Lindsay because then Tommy Doyle finds Karen. Tell fine, tell Allison it's fine. She's Lonnie, Karen, and Tommy, and like. She tells them she should come here, which is a mistake. Then all the craziness happened there. So yeah. So we hear a lot of this evil last night. Chitting. Basically, Frost says in the household, and then Tommy tells Michael's alive, so they'll for them and so let's go to do a life as if I found him. Karen tries to talk to her. And says all it's right. Announced that has worn off. What will only takes a shot to make pain therapist because she always says something confused Austin. She says she feel and she says not on me that you Austin said to her so we're gonna go but Current Top said I cannot let you go back to John who are Austin says some kind of weed basically was nasty and her knocking on the door but not one of them the neighbor knocked on one of you basically she says someone's in the house not child, so they take a knife, baby, for prison. Okay, so we cut the hospital where they make a mistake, or we cut back hospital where they make a mistake. Someone's going to help, and at that point, and hospital gone mad about things. He's Tom who then sent to who then to do says it's Michael and starts chasing him, saying you last night. Not last night. Probably not enough time to do for Walker. More from the phone saying you last night. Quickly, you start. We go back to Mark's house. John stays down and listens upstairs. He says this took John first to go. Mike Myers takes his eyes, baby sleep, and old John says to death. That says home. Back at the hospital. Chase continues. I'm sure. We've already tried to tell him about Shannon you last night. Even I go through the hospital with Laurie, but first up in the office, Rebecca, I was telling me, Dr. Karen takes her to back room, and then Oscar Moss finds his son's body. Meanwhile, Karen goes to talk to his innocent dickhead, knocks her down, and the main hero tries to hold him off. He seems like a madman, basically. because when we collect Lori and Frank until it tells Lori I could make all go away. No, she was attacking you, so you have to defend back of what? Assume starts off basically tells Lori that I fought in there, the fun but then I met you and my own people done the places will make the top floor, but basically Karen tries to help him out. Basically being kind, so he tells him block the doors and she's gonna let hurt him. She offers help him get and he has to be basically cut off with the angry mob of friends. People saying, you last night, again and again. You outside. So he has to break the window and jump over the mantle. And I realized it was him, the sheriff, because it was some monsters and because they were going to arrest. And it was an accident, and then he got back to Lori. And there's a doctor, Beth and Tones. Let's see if Freedom Rain on a hunt. Lonnie, Cameron, and Allison, they find out home. Allison says, Karen decides to leave to find Allison, and she needs a car because he says he has one. And we went back to Ressus and goes back to my house. He wants to go in, but Lonnie is asking her just for taking her son. So she has in. It says, I will see you in Slum Buddy. Yeah, right, dude. You don't make it in 5 minutes. As soon as he leaves the car, enters the house to ask him to get in his car. Is not long till they join him and decides to jump to. So does the both split. So they both head up and split up and down since he's dead. Karen goes looking for Dad, who's dead, and sees blood from the ceiling. And his dad, my dad, and Allison gets help, but it falls down to Michael. Meanwhile, Karen deaths is painful as and Jasmine stares and breaks his neck. She's in back to eat and fight with the end of his life. On the way down, she tells his neck where we go and tries to kill her. But Karen comes in and tells Jasmine a pitchfork and takes a massive bait from a trap. And she asks on the next road. So basically, she's showing a trap. McMyers again and all the mob of gangsters. Where the surprise attack weapons away from Karen says I got you and I really joints and a piece of crap on with bass and shit. Continuing on the ground while Karen's having doing dark. Then a scene is basically Lori saying, I always thought Michael Myers was less than me like you and me. More men could not survive if we were accusing citizens and more powerful. You see Lori fastened and she needs a nerve beast. Fearful and truth. Michael King's TV before from that to apparently was first last a lot of death happened busy and Tom Doyle dying by his dad and his dad. And Lori's saying that's evil, won't stop. Tomorrow. He's back with Tommy. He was like, why? It's like bang. He basically dies from that back. Heartbutt. And then mostly Karen go inside and upstairs in the window where Michael Myers has been to get back in and stabs me and killing her off and see Laura calling herself find out but she didn't make it. It's also a knife and includes part 2. It's also a knife and includes part 2. A moment ago. So that's basically at the end scene is Karen goes to the window, Michael Myers goes to the window and he gets stabbed. It's like pretty, so basically she just dies right in that spot. So yeah. But yeah. There's a lot of kills. There's probably like 3 kills in there. But figure for maybe 20 minutes long, like the last one, so it makes sense for the 20 minutes long. But yeah, have more Halloween would you plan for you? Just like the Halloween ends, which is like probably like one. So maybe like along like a 20 minute video. I had a plan to make the video the last video 20 minutes long or so for the last couple videos for the series. Hopefully you get some more views than the last one. But yeah, Halloween was a movie. I like Allison. She's badass in it. Laurie was awesome, and Karen, well, she was awesome to the end. I like my hero in the end. So yeah. before Halloween ends, which is not much. See, Michael Myers never until the end of the movie. No movie. But I could get Corey, which you can find out more about when I do the review. But anyways, leave your comments below with thought of how the Halloween kills. What's your favorite kill? A scene, whatever we like about the movie below. I hear your thoughts, because I'm trying to get more views, so comment below for part in the movie. But that'd be great. And all. Because basically, I can conclude this probably tomorrow night. Just conclude this series tomorrow. And yeah, so I ain't going out, but feel free to comment what you like about Halloween kills, or comment what kill you like best out of the whole thing. I like Halloween kills, pretty interesting to me. But yeah, here's see what you guys say. Alright, my friends, have a good night. Hope you enjoy the series for what it's worth.